Hello, this is Scott with Hyperdog Digital, and this is another episode of things I bought on Wish.com. And what we got here is just a generic case that I bought for my Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. Now, this was actually for several different models. You could get it for a couple different versions of the iPhone, the regular S8. I believe the S7 showed up in there as well. I don't remember all the list that was in there, but there was a bunch of different models that you could choose from in there. And I got this for, I believe, $3, which is about par for what you get something like this for on Wish.com. Now, it didn't have any kind of name to it, just that it was a case. I'm going to call this thing the Tank because it is made of metal here. It's got some rubber on the outside. Metal on the front as well, and it actually is held together by 6 Torx screws here, and it's got a neat little lever down here which closes up what I believe is going to be the headphone jack, and a little flap here for the charging port. Now, some of these that are out there actually say that it's completely waterproof, so most phones now, at least the good ones, are already waterproof, but if you take something like mine that has a big old crack on it, I don't know if you can see it too well there or not, but yeah, my lovely daughter dropped mine and cracked mine all up. So mine is not waterproof currently. Unfortunately, this is not one of the ones that is waterproof, but there are a few out there, so if you wanted to look for something like that, you could. So, how does this look actually on the case? Let's take a look. I'm gonna have to unscrew all these screws here. And we'll fast forward through this or skip right by it so that you don't have to watch the amazing boring piece of me unscrewing all these screws. Okay, so we've got the screws out. Let's go ahead and open this up here. And this is actually my first time opening this. I haven't done anything with this yet. So nice, very solid metal piece there. A little bit more rubber there than I was expecting. Looks like a few extra screws. It's nice to have in there. Little cleaning towel there. And piece of garbage. And there's the front piece, also pretty sturdy piece of metal. Now, when I was actually looking at buying this, I thought it actually had, oh, see, this piece comes off too, so something to keep in mind, as well as this piece here does come off as well. When I was actually looking at this, when I bought it, I thought it actually had a screen on the front, but obviously there's nothing like that on here, so not a big deal. I don't currently have a screen protector on my phone, which is probably part of the reason why it broke, but nevertheless, let's see how this thing goes together here, shall we? Put it in here first, like that. And we'll put the top piece on, like so. This back on, and then there's the back, and that's it. Again, we'll skip forward through putting the screws back on, and we'll be right back, or we'll just fast forward. Okay, so here we are. This is the final product I would put together here. It certainly adds a significant amount of weight, which I was kind of expecting. I mean, I don't call it the tank for nothing. You got the buttons over here on this side, which, let's get in here, do still appear to work just fine. My Bixby button has been disabled, so I don't care about that. Power button is a little strange. It's actually depressed instead of popping out a little bit, so it's actually a little difficult to get to and press sometimes there. But the fingerprint reader on the back is easy to get to. Flap is secured this time, stays on good. Like that down there. And then the little, I'm not sure why they got this as just a big piece of metal arm here, but it's pretty deep in there, and I imagine unless you're going to be using the headphones that came with it or something very similar, you're going to have a hard time getting some generic headphones in there. There's not a lot of room, and it's a pretty far reach to get down into that, so that is something that is probably going to be a bit of a negative for some people. Nice little silicone backing here, give it a little bit of grip. Overall, I think it's pretty cool. It is definitely going to give you some solid protection. It definitely is going to take a beating. It's very heavy, at least, you know, it certainly adds a lot of weight to the phone. So if you're not worried about that and you're looking for something with some solid protection, and it's going to really just kind of look pretty cool, just, you know, the fact that you got to put screws in it and everything. Now, the other thing to think about that as well is that this isn't going to be an easy on and off kind of case. You're going to need to have a screwdriver nearby to get those screws out, to take it off and put it back on. So definitely, if you're the kind of person that pops their case on and off or likes to switch off different cases from time to time, you're going to probably have an issue with this one as well. But if you're looking for something very sturdy that is more or less a tank covering for your phone, this is definitely something to take a look at. So there you go. Hope this was helpful to you. And again, this has been another episode of Stuff I Bought on Wish.com. Thanks. Hey, this is Scott for Hyperdog Digital. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos and reviews, be sure to check us out at hyperdogdigital.com. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you know when we put up new content. If there's something you'd like us to review, or you have a product you want to send us for a review, feel free to send us an email at reviews@hyperdogdigital.com. We're also looking for sponsors right now, so if you are interested in being a sponsor for our channel, contact us at sponsor@hyperdogdigital.com. All of our social media links and emails are in the description. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you next time.